Hi y'all, I'm back. It's a new week, new vibes. So here is the business tip of the week. Here are 3 systems I'm going to look at immediately when I'm doing an audit of your business. I'm looking at the scheduling. Scheduling is important, especially for service-based providers, therapists, coaches, other businesses that provide things that are done on a schedule, right? I'm going to look at this. I'm going to see if you have booking information, how you process the booking, and get all into the nooks and crannies of scheduling and seeing how we can automate it and make it as easy as possible for you. You do not need to be talking to each person every time that they want to schedule. It's a leak of energy and it takes a lot of time that you don't have, and it gets overwhelming. Okay, the next one is intake and onboarding, right? For our service providers, what does that look like for you? Like if you run a lash business, in the intake process, okay, what are you getting? What's the information that you're getting? Are you getting them to sign off on waivers? Do you have policies and procedures that they sign off on? All those things, and how we onboard the clients and get them into the system. If we do not even know what onboarding or intake is, we missing something. Because at this point with intake and onboarding, that's also data that we need for marketing, supplies, all the things. Okay, so I'm looking at that system and we're going to make it run appropriately and or create it for you. So now that you have all this data and you have a system, your business can run without you. Last but not least, communications. Okay, how are you communicating with your customer base or your audience? Is it via email, DM, text, comments? Okay, we need to look at that whole process, right? So we can streamline it and again automate and create ways where you don't have to keep saying the same thing over and over again. This will generate for the folks so everybody's communicated with properly, right? Because that's a huge thing with businesses that I see and I work with, is they struggle with keeping up consistent and appropriate and effective communication with their customer base, and you're losing money because of it. Okay, we don't need to lose no more money. We don't need to be frustrated. We need to be overwhelmed. That's where CNA comes in. You bring us on. Okay, we do a cute little audit, and those are the 3 systems I'm going to start with. Okay, and then we want to get it together so where we can again make it easier for you, optimize it, and or create it. Because like I said, most people who may have come across this video had no clue what those things were, but they run in a business. Okay, I'm here for you. We're ready to work. If you would like to work with us, shoot us a DM, or you can click the link in the bio to go ahead and schedule an audit and or consultation so we can see what your needs are. And I will see you guys next week with more tips.